Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Aubrey. And in today's video, we are doing something we probably shouldn't do, but we are reading popular series today, which I'm really excited for because there have been a couple really popular series on BookTok, Bookstagram, just all of the bookish socials I feel like that I see talked about constantly that I have wanted to read, and so I just figured we'd do it together. So yeah, I have a fat stack of options right next to me that we're gonna choose from, but yeah, like I said, we probably shouldn't be doing this because I am also currently filming continuing series I'm in the middle of, and so I probably shouldn't be starting any more series, but I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl who likes to read, and I just want to be caught up on all of the fucking series that everyone's reading, and you know, so fuck it. It's happening. So yeah, like I said, fat stack. I have, yeah, it's actually clearly we're not going to be reading all of these. I just can't decide really what series to read. We're gonna go through them. We're gonna go rapid fire though. We're not gonna sit here and yap about them because I do have two that I for sure would like to get to, and starting with those two, that is Lightlark, which is, I think that's just what the series is called, right? I think it's just the Lightlark Saga or whatever. I don't know. I think so, but me and my best friend pulled this for our buddy read, and I'm very excited to get into it because this has been everywhere. It's been everywhere, and so I'm finally excited to understand what the hype is about for this one. So this is for sure being read this week, as is King of Wrath by Ana Huang, which is in the Kings of Sin series, which I've also seen everywhere ever since it started coming out, and I've had it for forever and I just have been avoiding it, so we're finally gonna read this one too. So these two are for sure happening. This big ass pile next to me is just for our third option, and I'm indecisive as fuck. The first one is Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. I've had this for a while, and this is in the Million Kisses in Your Lifetime, this book is the first book in that series. I don't know, I just this was okay, a romance. I feel like I needed more romance options, even though I'm not really in the mood for romance, but I just thought I'd put it on here too because it's very popular, and who knows, maybe I'll love King of Wrath and I'll want more romance. Maybe. And then Jade City by Fonda Lee, because I am in such a fantasy mood, and this has been on my TBR not for very long, but it's been in my mental TBR for forever, and everyone I feel like is reading it now, and everyone who's reading it is fucking loving it, which is the same case for City of Brass. I feel like this one has been on my TBR for forever. And again, I feel like it's just kind of making its round right now, and everyone is reading it and saying it's incredible and saying such good things about that. I'm like, okay, maybe I finally need to get around to reading that one. All popular Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, which is, and I feel like has always been making its rounds on all of the socials. And I'm just wondering if I need to jump on the little train and get into Brandon Sanderson, because this would be my first Brandon Sanderson book. I don't know, this one is kind of intimidating, as are the other two, because these ones are both by John Gwynne, and I can't decide what one I want to start with. I cannot decide. My best friend just got me this one recently. I've had this one for a couple years. That my best friend also actually got me this one, and I just can't decide where I want to start, because I know you really should start with this series. I'm pretty sure I don't think it's a reading order, but there's kind of a reading order, and you start with Malice, and then this is one of his newer series, but I've heard people are this is a really good intro into John Gwynne, so I'm I don't know what to do. But that's later Aubrey's problem. That is the next book, or the book after Aubrey's problem, because I have decided what we're going to start this vlog with, and we are going to start with Lightlark, because like I said, I am in a very much fantasy mood, and so I'm going to keep up the fantasy mood, and I'm going to start Lightlark and hope that I will love it. I hope yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to love this. I'm hoping I will be on the side of all of the talk about it that they like it and it's intriguing, and I will want to continue the series, especially because I do have the second book on my TBR as well. Thankfully I haven't bought any more, so if I hate it, I only have one extra, but I'm hoping I like it. I think I've talked about it before, and I did hear that she doesn't pick her actual love interest until book 4. The love triangle goes on that long, which is insane, but I'm also hoping book 1 will hook me, because I'm pretty sure there's trials, and I'm just excited to jump into this world and actually see Grimm and Oro and experience their characters. I don't even know who our FMC is, honestly. I hear so much about Grimm and Oro that they're honestly why I'm excited for it. So the first book in this vlog is going to be Lightlark, and then later on we'll go through that fat stack that I picked out and actually decide what we want to read, or I'll pick something completely fucking different, because I feel like at this point you guys know that I say I'm gonna do one thing, and then a lot of times I do the complete opposite. So yeah, This though, this is gonna hold true. I am going to start this and hopefully enjoy it, but we're gonna fucking experience it together. So yeah, grab a drink, get comfortable, get horizontal, get whatever the fuck you want to get, and let's fucking get into this vlog. Okay, it has been many a moon since we have spoken last. Woohoo! I'm 282 pages into Lightlark. I'm obsessed with this. I'm actually obsessed with this. This is so good. It's not like, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It's just not anything crazy special, amazing. But this is incredible. I'm having so much fun with it, actually. It's not a 5-star. It's not a 5-star, but it's really good and it's super fun. I'm loving our trials. I'm loving just Isla. That's how I'm saying her name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but she has a secret that is big ass fucking secret. It's a big fucking secret, and so obviously she has to keep the secret hidden, and just something about that is so fun. It's so fun. And then we're already getting bits and pieces of the love triangle between her, Oro, and Grimm. It's so good. It's so good. And then just because I wonder, hold on, let me see. Yeah, so they're trying to break the curse, obviously, and just I know shit's about to hit the fan. I just can't handle it. I can't handle it. I don't know, something about it is it's so good. And I feel like as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna want to read book 2, just because I feel like this is gonna end up on a fat fucking cliffhanger. And I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the betray, because on the back it says lie, cheat, betray. And I'm nosy, so of course I did flip ahead a couple pages and I saw something and I'm like, it's gonna be fucking insane. I do actually love Oro though. I was like, oh, I'm Team Grimm before I even started the book, but then that's because I thought Oro was gonna be golden retriever-esque king that was all super sweet and nice and I don't know, for some reason I was like, that's not, no, I don't like that. Not his vibe at all. He's a fucking asshole and I love him. What? He's kind of a dick. He's kind of a dick and he's angry and broody and he doesn't trust anyone and he's just kind of a bitch, and I'm like, I love him. I kind of love him. And so now I'm like, Alex Astor officially made me open to either side of this triangle, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck, how did you do that? So I don't know whose team I'm on currently, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I don't know, I don't even know. I'm ready to have all this information in my head. The only thing I'm nervous about is that if I love this and love how it ends, I'm gonna want to read book 2 immediately, and then I'm gonna want to read book 3, and then book 4, and then book 5 isn't out yet, and then I have to read Grimm and Oro, and I don't know, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm fucking loving this a lot. I'm loving this a lot. It's so good. It's so much fun. It's everything I wanted in a fucking fantasy book right now. It's just, I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. But yeah, 282 pages of, I think there's 406 or 408 or something like that. I was gonna try and finish it tonight, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, because obviously I still have 130 pages, and it is currently 8:35, so maybe I will finish this tonight, but we'll see. We shall see. I will keep you updated. I'm gonna read. I've been rotting on my couch, as I always do with you guys, and this is where we're gonna stay. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's fucking rough. That's fucking rough. Oh my god, just nothing crazy even happened. I can't say anything because it's a spoiler. I had so Isla has this friend, and I get weird vibes from the friend, okay? It just doesn't sit well with me, the friend. I don't like the friend, okay? I don't. Something about the friend. No, it doesn't feel right. Watch it be fine. I'm just overthinking, but it doesn't no. I feel like something is wrong there. Something is brewing. Something's gonna happen with the friend. Because I feel like, again, they're lie, cheat, betray. The friend is wrong. Something is wrong with the friend. I was fucking right about the friend. I was right about the fucking friend. We're finishing this right now. I'm almost done. I finished Light Lyric last night, as you all saw, and this was really good. I really, really enjoyed this. I will 100% be continuing this series. This was so intriguing, and just after where it left off, I don't really know where the second book is gonna go. So I'm excited to figure it out and just kind of see what the fuck happens and where she takes the story, I guess. Just because, like, not everything was solved, but a lot of issues were solved. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the really big things were solved, and then just kind of a bunch of little shit. And there was a bit of a cliffhanger at the end, actually. It was just, like, really small and not, like, just because I don't know. We didn't know enough for the cliffhanger we didn't know enough for what she did with the cliffhanger to be like, oh my god, what the, you know what I mean? It was just kind of like, okay, what the fuck? Like, okay, what's gonna happen? What's, you know what I mean? Not anything huge, but I did still love it. I'm really happy with this. I ended up giving it 4 stars. Oh my god, I want to pick up the next book. Like I said, I really just want to go and read the entire thing, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with this vlog, even though I want more Grimm and Oro and Isla and just, oh my god, all of them together. Oh, I'm so fucking excited to see where that goes, especially because I know that the love triangle lasts a really long time, and if it's anything like it was in, like, there wasn't a whole lot of it in this, but there was some. The revelations with some of that shit was insane. Oh my god. But like, if their like love triangle-esque relationship is kind of like it is, or it was in the end of this one, I think I'm gonna fucking eat it up. I'm really excited. Light Lyric done, check, over with. And now you're probably wondering, what the fuck are you gonna read next? And I'm also wondering that same thing. I'm indecisive, and I know I said I was gonna read King of Wrath, but thinking about reading that book makes me want to vomit. So that's not happening just yet, and it may not happen in this vlog. I feel it needs to, because I feel like if I don't read it now, I'm never gonna fucking pick it up. But I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for that. And I know I had a fat fucking stack of books earlier to pick from, but 1, I put them away so I don't remember all of my options, and 2, I just am gonna fucking go with the wind, and whatever speaks to me is what I'm gonna pick up next and read. Okay, let's talk reading updates first, and then I have a little bit of a book haul because I did go book shopping today. Okay, but reading update. I did start Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson for the 2nd series in this vlog, and I made it, I'm currently 172 pages in, and I'm obsessed with this. I am obsessed with this, and I'm really, really happy that I am, because I was really nervous about it, because I feel like there's so much hype around Brandon Sanderson, and like just so much talk around him and his books, that I was like, okay, I'm nervous, because like, what if I fucking hate it? Not the case. I'm fucking loving this right now. We're like, because this one I feel like I've always heard it as like heist. It's a fucking heist, and that's kind of like what we're getting. It's not really a heist, it's more like, what can I say? Yes, it's like an uprising. There's an uprising happening. They're like teasing at a rebellion. They're working toward a rebellion, and I am loving this so much. I love our main characters. Vin, I'm actually obsessed with her, and I think you say it Kelsier. I don't know, they just call him Cal, but he is like mysterious and like kind of like mysterious and like just asshole-ish. He's not really an asshole, but he's just very mysterious, and I'm really curious about him. And like, I don't know, he just has a lot of depth and a lot of like different layers to him as a character, and I'm really excited to see more of that. But so far this is really good. I'm loving this. Very excited to get further into it and see what happens, because I just feel like this is gonna get fucking insane. I feel like it's gonna get fucking insane, and I'm so excited for that. And then getting into our book haul, I went to the bookstore for one book. I came back with 3. The first one I got was Hero of Ages, which is the 3rd book in the Mistborn trilogy, just because I have the first 2 and I was like, okay, I'm loving the first one. I'm gonna read the whole series. Might as well just get the last one so that I have all of them. And I don't know. And also, these covers are growing on me. The books, not so much, just because it's huge and it's like really... So it's like, there is too much flop. Okay, that is the thing, because where's... Like, a little bit of structure would be nice, because then when I'm holding it, it's just like flooping around. I'm like, okay, calm down. And then I got like, this was like a find for me, because I've never seen this book at any actual bookstore I've gone into. And so I got The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. I'm so excited. This book has been on my TBR for so long, and every time I go to the bookstore I look for it and it's never fucking there, and it was finally there today. But because sometimes we'll have like books 2 or 3 or 4, but the first one is always gone. But it was there, and I snagged the last copy, and I was really excited. I'm really excited to get into this series. I would definitely start this series in this vlog, but I feel like this one's not very talked about, so it doesn't really fall under popular series, but I've heard a lot about it, and I'm really excited for it. So maybe we will, because this is my channel and I can do whatever the fuck I want. But and then the book that I actually went to the bookstore for, that I'm so excited about, is probably one of my most anticipated releases of the year, Rights of the Starling by Daphne Perry. Oh my god. I literally can't. I can't even. I am so nervous and so excited for this book. I just can't. This is the 2nd book in the Shield of Sparrow series, and I want to throw up thinking about this. I'm so nervous. I've heard people have been crying reading this, but I've also heard that it's incredible, and I'm so freaking excited. So freaking excited. And she's like, I got the special edition, obviously, which she has like cute end pages this time too, and then she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, and I love her, and I want to consume this immediately. But I'm gonna hold off, because I'm probably gonna read this in a reading vlog. But oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, and then on another note, fucking Kat Golden released the cover for Cursed City. I'll put it on the screen, because everyone needs to take a moment of silence and appreciate it. Okay, so just let's sit together with this. Yeah, it's gorgeous, I know. Yeah, that's it for my little update. I'm just gonna continue reading this today. That was like, that's my only plan for today, is to read this book and binge it. And I'm hoping my goal for the day is to get to page 300, which is a lot. That's a lot, but I'm hoping that I can scratch that, or at least get really close to page 300. That would make me really happy. But I don't know, this book has parts in it too, which I love parts in a book. Also, can we talk about a table of contents? Because when I opened this book and I saw this, I was so happy, because why do authors not do this anymore? Like, why don't I get a table of contents in my books anymore? Because I love a table of contents, or at least I want table of contents in every book. It should be a requirement, because I love them. They're my favorite thing ever. Like, just being able to be like, oh my god, that's it. And this one, like, I kind of like the ones where there's the chapters, but like, I get why he did this, because there's all the parts in it, because there's so many parts, and I was like, okay, I can deal with that. I love that. I just need a little bit of a table of contents in my books, okay? But I love it. I'm gonna make it to page 300. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, but that's my goal. Because the audio is probably going to be weird, because my microphone did in fact get broken by my cats. They ate the cord. So I apologize, because like I said, the audio is going to be fucked, but it's going to be okay, because I am in the final fucking part for this book and I'm distraught. I'm hurting. I can't shut up. I can't think about it too much or I will start bawling. So something happened and I won't let myself believe it. Like, did it happen? Probably. Is it a real thing? Hopefully not, but probably. But I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that what happened actually happened, because what it happened to feels like just a huge part. That, like, you know when, like, something happens and it's like it happens to something, like, so, like, prominent in the story that you're like, no way. No way that could be real. But I also don't know Brandon Sanderson very well. This is my first book by him and he's already fucking me up. But we're gonna fucking see, because I have, like, how many fucking pages do I have left? I think I only have, like, 4 chapters left, but that's still, like, 50 pages. I'm upset. So the thing that I said, I didn't think it happened. It happened. I am more than happy to report that the camera microphone situation has been rectified. Okay, we got the cord, it's hooked up to the camera. Hopefully you can hear me better. I haven't even listened to the last clips that I did without the fucking microphone on because I just didn't want to, so I didn't. But I have the microphone hooked up again. I finished Mistborn after what felt like 18 years of reading it, and I'm not upset about it because it was really, really good. I ended up giving this book 4 stars. I thought it was incredible. It was really fucking good. I was literally hooked. I can't wait to read the next book and then the book after that and just delve deeper into Brandon Sanderson's world, because this was so fucking good. The rebellion was fucking crazy. All of the plot twists, all of the fucking Calcier. I can't. Vin, I'm in love with Vin. I love the little, like, very subtle subplot of romance that we got. It was just a little bit here and there because I was like, okay, this is just kind of fun. Like, it was not something that I was expecting at all, but seeing it and just kind of, like, not even seeing it all the time, but just having that thought in the back of our head, like, oh my god, like, something's happening here. It's like, whoa, okay, that was good. I don't know, this was incredible. And I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised on how much I loved it, but I'm also surprised on how easy it was to comprehend. You know, for some reason with Brandon Sanderson, I was so nervous about going into space. I was like, oh my god, they're big brain books. It's gonna be hard to understand. There's gonna be a lot of world building, a lot of, like, just plot, and I think this is really perfect. I feel like in his later books it's gonna be a little bit more confusing because they get so big and so long and, like, the worlds just seem huge, but, like, this was really good. This was really good and really easy to comprehend and easy to understand and just grasp the plot of and what's happening in the world and who our characters are and where they're coming from and all that stuff. I loved it. I loved it so much. Like, I'm really, really, really excited to read book 2, and I feel like I'm going to do it soon. But yes, so reading this done, second book in the vlog, and so that means that we can talk about the third book in the vlog, which I did pick out to read, and that is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Now, this is the first book in the Infernal Devices series, and I've heard really great things about this. I'm really excited to, like, delve into this world. I've also heard that it's really fucking sad, so I'm a little nervous, but I don't think the first book is gonna be really sad. I think that's gonna be in the later books, but yeah, I don't know. I made it 100 pages in last night. That's what I always fear about Cassandra Clare, is that they're so quick to read, but some of the chapters are so fucking long. Some of them, all of the chapters are so fucking long. So it feels like you're reading really quickly, but then eventually you're 20 pages into a chapter and you're like, god damn it, when's the next fucking chapter? You still got 10 more pages. It's like, god fuck, it's insane. But so far, I'm only 100 pages in, and I'm a little confused on what's happening and where we're going with it, because like I said, Tessa was captured and then now she's been saved, and now we're kind of navigating the new world that she's in with her, even though, like, if you've read it in the reading order, we know about the institution and all this stuff, but also we've gone back in time. For some reason, it did not click in my head that we were jumping way back in time. I think we're in like the 1800s or something. 1878. So far I'm liking that it's not like super, it doesn't feel like super historical and stuff, which is nice because I'm not really a big fan of historical, like going back in time plots. They're just not my favorite. But 100 pages into this, hoping to read a good chunk of it today, because like I said, usually Cassandra Clare's books go really quickly. It's just trying to get over the idea that the chapters are 400 fucking pages long. I'm gonna go read. I will keep you guys updated. Okay, I have made it 347 pages in, chapter 16 to this book. I'm in like the final, I think I literally only have 100 pages left. I'm gonna try and sit and finish it right now before work, because if I commit to it, I can like read it pretty quickly, but I still have 100 pages, so we're gonna see. But I'm gonna try really hard to finish it before I have to go to work. I love it ish. I really like it. I'm just like, okay, no, the plot is finally starting to make sense to me, because at first I was like, okay, is the love triangle the only plot? Like, there was kind of plot and I was like, oh, like Tessa can't find her brother, but then no one was actively looking for her brother and she wasn't actively looking for her brother. So I was like, what the fuck are we doing? And then I was like, okay, wait a minute, this is the plot, but then we're not even going along with that plot right now either. And I was like, what? But now things have happened, the plot is developing, and we are experiencing a plot, which is great. I'm loving that, especially because it's actually a fun plot. You know, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the mystery. I'm enjoying like the little undercover work that they kind of did, and like the infiltration and like the heist type-esque thing, which it really wasn't a heist, but it was like kind of like a little undercover infiltration type thing where they were kind of heisting. But I love that. Currently just learned a lot about Jem. That makes me nervous, because I know that this series is supposed to be really sad, so I'm like, okay, is this what's gonna be sad? And so I don't know. And then I'm also like, can this love triangle that I see building and forming just turn into a throuple and everyone can be happy? You know, kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want, but I guess we'll see. I hate how mean everyone is to Henry. Poor Henry, really. Like, I just feel bad for Henry. I also, Jasmine, she's annoying. I don't love her. And then something just, I don't know. I just don't, she's not my favorite person. But I'm also loving that, like, we are kind of ish getting away from Tessa's, like, thoughts of, like, oh, women can't fight because they're women. You know, we're working on it. Progress is being made, which is excellent. But I don't know, we're just gonna see. Something did just happen, and I'm very interested to see where we take that, like where that goes, and like where our characters go to deal with that. I don't know. I do like it because it's a Cassandra Clare book, but so far it's not my favorite. I was like addicted to the first 3 books in the Mortal Instruments series. I was addicted to that, and this is so far not living up to that or the hype that everyone said was surrounding these books. Like, I mean, everyone's like, this is the best series, so I'm wondering if this is like book 1 and it's like, okay, book 1's not as good, but it gets better with book 2 and 3, and that's why it's the best series and not like the best, I don't know, but I'm hoping that's what it is, because like right now I'm like, this is not giving what I want it to give Shadowhunter universe wise, because the first 3 books in the Mortal Instruments I was fucking obsessed with. I devoured all 3 of them in like 2 weeks and blew through all of them. I was like, these are excellent, I love these. And then this is just, I feel like taking me forever to get through. I'm just kind of like bored a little bit. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna sit here, like I said, before work and try and finish it. Okay, I finished this earlier, as you saw, and then I went to work. And so I've had some time to sit on it in my reading, even though I rated it immediately. Sorry, I'm moving all of my money that I got tonight that I didn't think to move before I started recording this. But I did rate it immediately after I finished it, and I ended up giving it 3.5 stars just because it was good. Just not as good as the Mortal Instruments for me. Like, this was definitely just a book one. Lots of, nope, I don't even know. It was just a book one and it wasn't great. It didn't have me like super hooked or like super into the story or anything until like the very end when shit actually started happening, which is like pretty much exactly what I say in my review on Fable. But yeah, it was just okay. It was good. I still liked it. I loved our characters. They give very much Jace and Clary from fucking Mortal Instruments. This just wasn't my favorite. I am gonna continue the series. I'm really interested to see where it goes, especially because I feel like I've heard that her books just keep getting better and better as they go on. I'm really excited to see that. But 3.5 for this one. I'm really scared about James, same thing. Really scared, really nervous about where that's gonna go. I almost called him Jace because he reminds me so fucking much of Jace. Will pissed me off at the end. He really did, and I'm excited to see like his character development, to see his assholery kind of go away and like his real personality come out, because I just need to understand what the fuck is wrong with him mentally. Like, what's going on with you, babe? Let me know. And then I feel like Tessa is really starting to come into herself. I think she is, and I'm excited to see that. So I have high hopes for books 2 and 3 in the trilogy. I'm hoping that I love them more than this. I'm really excited to get back to Mortal Instruments. Just reading this like brought back all the feelings from reading Mortal Instruments, and I'm really excited to see like Clary and Jace and like where that series goes, because I know it's like the whole thing, but then yeah, I was supposed to read these, and then I think it was like one more. Hold on, I have a whole list of it in my phone. So I just read Clockwork Angel. Okay, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, and then oh no, and then I go right into it. Okay, it's after. Okay, I thought I needed to read, because I know she has like a lot of like little shorts or like little spin-off stories, and I thought I needed to read one of those before I started reading the last three in the Mortal Instruments series, but no, it's after those ones. Okay, so I'm really excited for that. But okay, now I'm just gonna kind of wrap up my thoughts on how I felt about everything that I read and if I would recommend that you read them. So let's get into it, because the first one we read was Lightlark. Would I recommend this to you to read? Yes. Yes, I liked this a lot, like more than I thought I would, and so like I am so excited to get into the rest of the series and continue it. So like yeah, 100% I feel like you should read the series, at least give it a go, because like obviously I haven't read the whole thing, I haven't seen like everything happen, and I feel like there is a chance I'm gonna get pissed off, because if the love triangle lasts for 4 books and there's not good enough banter or good enough tension, I'm gonna get annoyed. I might get annoyed anyway, but the first book, crack. It was good. It was amazing. I do recommend you at least read this one and try out the series. The hype was there, at least for me. I understood it. This was just a silly, goofy, fun time, and I loved it. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson was the second book we read in this vlog. Would I recommend the series to you? Yes. I really can't say series. I'm just reading the start of popular series. I'm not reading the whole thing, because that would be a long-ass vlog. But yeah, give it a go. Give it a fucking go. It's so interesting, and it honestly is not as daunting as one would think it is, because going into this I was a little nervous, because it's like there's so much hype, there's so much talk around Brandon Sanderson and how intricate his like book series are and his world building, and it's like there, and it's so interesting, and it's so like it hooks you really easily, but it's not hard to understand this one, which was excellent. Oh, but I will tell you, you will cry like a baby, and no one will tell you that. So I'm telling you, if you're gonna read this, get a tissue box, babe. You're gonna fucking need it. And then yeah, like I said, we already pretty much went over this one, but I would give this one a go. I would give the Infernal Devices trilogy a go, because like I said, I am still intrigued by it, and I still want to read the second and third book, especially because everyone says they're so incredible. Well, this series is so incredible, so I'm hoping that this was just kind of like, okay, this is the start, and it gets so much better. So yes, I would definitely give this series a go. Try it out. If you hate book 1, maybe think about doing book 2, because I'm thinking about doing book 2. And I just feel like you can't give up after 1, right? Like, especially if there's so much hype and people are like, oh my god, it's so good. I mean, maybe they're wrong, but I also want to know. So like, I'm gonna do my research and read book 2 and hope that it gets better. So yes, all 3 of this series I would recommend you give a go, but don't come back to me if you don't like book 2, okay? Because I didn't read it. So I'm not responsible for that. I'm just giving you a suggestion that I would recommend, that all of these book 1s were good. They were at least decent enough to make me want to pick up book 2. So I would recommend all of them. Thank you for watching. If you liked this vlog, please think about liking and subscribing. It would be very much appreciated. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.